Hey kids. So I thought I would do just a short video. I haven't done one since Trump became president-elect, and I thought I might as well do something just to, I don't know, just to make a comment on it. Now, let me explain to you why I consider myself an anarchist or voluntarist, somebody who wants a voluntary society, not a society of forced associations. You should probably have been able to guess by now that I did not vote. I do not pay the federal income tax, nor do I vote. Now, for my entire life, government has done nothing but grow, right? It's gotten bigger, more intrusive, more expansive. Its policies have worked away from freedom rather than towards freedom. And the second point is that for most of my entire adult life, it's been under democratic control. Now, I used to be a liberal. I used to fall into that cultural Marxism crap that most millennials are suckered into today, and it's kind of sad. Yeah, I used to be one of those libtards. I used to be one of those idiots that when I didn't have an argument, everything you were saying was racist, bigoted, homophobic, sexist, etc., etc., etc. Well, you know what? I'm getting crow. I'm eating it. I haven't had to eat it for many years because I got smart and I figured out that it was the things I wanted in life that government prevented me from being able to have. Things like a really good education, family. I wanted a family. I wanted to get married and have kids and raise children. I had that opportunity stolen from me in large part because of policies that come down from the Democratic Party that control the family courts in this country. Okay? Without going into a lot of detail about that, that's something I'll never get to have. I'm too old to start one now. But you guys, you 20-somethings, you millennials, you're not too old to start a family. And you've got to understand that I went through the era of where having a family wasn't cool. The nuclear family was under attack. Being straight obviously isn't cool anymore. You hear this cisgendered, cis-normative crap. Guess what? There's only two sexes, male and female. Unless you're born a hermaphrodite, which is a pretty rare occurrence, that's it. The gender binary is what you've got to work with. So there's a lot of crap that goes on. Now that Trump is president-elect, it should be obvious to anybody with even the most minute amount of common sense that it's not Trump supporters that are the ones getting violent. It's the Democrats. It's the anti-Trump people. Well, guess what? There's a reason that they hate Trump. It's because they're going to lose all the free stuff that government's been giving them for decades at the expense of people that work. People like me. People like my neighbor. People like my landlord. People like my boss, who have worked hard for a living their entire lives. It's coming to an end, like it or not. Illegal immigration. We're going to be vetting Muslims. Islam is a serious problem. And to say that it's a religion of peace and to keep hammering down on that line is just dishonest. It's not at all true, and I think most people know it. Political correctness has killed this country. I hate political correctness. So, I just want to leave this message with, don't jump to conclusions yet. Trump isn't in the White House yet. No, I don't like Trump. I would rather have almost anybody else, but you know what? I'd rather have him over Hillary. You guys almost put one of the worst criminals in the history of the world in charge of your lives and your financial futures. I don't think it's even possible for the gravity of that to sink in to most of your heads. You have no idea what you avoided. You have no idea the destruction that you wanted to bring down on yourself and everyone else in the process. And that was, thank God, avoided. Hopefully over time, you'll come to realize the way that you're thinking right now is not the right way. It's flawed. This country's been infected with flawed thinking, and it's time we get back on track. If we ever do, hell, who knows, I might consider becoming a statist. But until then, this government represents everything that moves in the direction away from freedom. So that's why I don't vote. That's why I won't pay the federal income tax. Anyway, I hope you millennials are going to turn out okay. We'll just have to wait and see.